and girls, and welcome to another of Cosette's Enchanted Journeys. Cosette and I were just practicing a little bit of Spanish. Spanish is not my first language. I speak English, of course, which is what you're hearing in this program, but it's good to practice other languages. Do you speak more than one? You know, I've always greatly admired people that can speak 1, 2, 3, 4, many languages. It's such a very cool skill to have, and it is really special to me because it opens up the opportunity to make friends and communicate with all kinds of people no matter where you are. So it's something that I really should practice more often than I do. If you heard me talking to Cosette, I am pretty rusty with my Spanish, Espanol. But we were practicing because today's story features some Spanish words in it that, you know, we both needed to kind of remind ourselves of. Do you ever try to read books that feature words in other languages to increase your vocabulary and your understanding? If you don't, it's something you should check out. It's a lot of fun. And again, maybe you'll make a new friend and speak their language. Well, enough about that for now. Why don't we go ahead and go hear this story and see what you think. Does it sound good to you? All right, if you visited with us before, then you know what comes next. We're gonna rub our hands together, say the magic words, and away we'll go. You ready? Ready, Cosette? Okay, rub your hands together and say, I wish to go on an enchanted journey, and away we'll go!
Welcome, boys and girls, for another of Cosette's Enchanted Journeys story times. Today we have for you The Iguana Brothers by Tony Johnston. I hope that you enjoy it. It was a sunny morning in Mexico. Tom and Dom were lolling on a roof. A bug crawled near Dom. Dom's tongue shot out. Adios, bug, said Dom. A bug crawled near Tom. It crawled on Tom. Tom did not move. Dom moved. His tongue shot out. Adios, bug. Dom slurped many bugs. Tom slurped none. Tom, Dom asked at last, I am catching many bugs. You are catching none. Are you sick? Si, Dom. I am sick. I am sick of bugs. Aye, Tom, said Dom. Aye, aye, aye. Bugs are crunchy. Bugs are munchy. Bugs are deliciosos. Bugs are gross osos, said Tom. You eat them all. They are not for me. But Tom, said Dom, everybody eats bugs. You are wrong, Dom, said Tom. People screech at bugs. They do not eat them. I will not eat them either. Dom said, you will get thin, Tom. You will get flacco, flacco, flacco. I would rather be flacco than eat bugs. You will get pale, Tom, said Dom. You will get palido, palido, palido. Bugs make me pale already. And your tail will drop right off, said Dom. Tom looked at his tail. He asked, De veras? Really? De veras, Tom. Really. I will take that chance, said Tom. Dom looked very worried. But what will you eat? He asked. Tom looked around. He saw a pig. The pig was big. I will eat pigs, Dom, he said. Dom said, pigs are bigger than bugs. They will be hard to catch. Tom thought about that. He blinked. He always blinked when he thought. You are right, Tom agreed. I will not eat pigs. Tom saw a snake. I will eat snakes, Dom, he said. Then he cried, Snakes? No, 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 I am loco. Snakes are worse than bugs. I will not eat snakes. Tom blinked a lot. He thought a lot. He saw something else. Flowers. He said, I will eat flowers, Dom. Flowers are pretty. Flowers are prettier than pigs and snakes, said Dom. But how do they taste? Tom tasted a flower. He blinked. He thought. He said, Flowers taste pink, Dom. They taste better than bugs. Dom tasted a flower. He said, De veras, Tom. Flowers taste better than bugs. You are my smartest brother. I am your only brother, Tom said. I know that, Dom grinned. After that, Tom and Dom ate only flowers, no bugs. The flowers tasted good. Tom and Dom were happy. Nobody got flacco, and nobody got palido, and nobody's tail dropped off. De veras. It was a lazy afternoon. Dom was sunning himself on a vine. Tom was not sunning. He was blinking and thinking. Dom, he said, I am thinking. Por favor, Tom, said Dom. Think quietly. I am sunning. Stop sunning, said Tom. Get up. I'm thinking my best thought ever. Dom opened one eye. The best, Tom? La mejor? La mejor, Dom. The best. Okay, said Dom. Tell me this best thought. Tom said, Dom, look at me. What do you see? Dom looked at Tom with one eye. He made a wild guess. An iguana? He asked. Wrong, Dom, said Tom. You do not see an iguana. Dom was surprised. What do I see, Tom? A dinosaur. Dom opened his other eye. That is your best thought, Tom? See, isn't it truly amazing? Dom said, It is truly loco. You are not even sunning, and you have had too much sun. No, Dom, said Tom. I am a dinosaur. You are too. Then Dom was truly amazed. He looked at himself carefully. I am, Tom? He asked. Claro que sí, Dom. How can that be? Tom said. Dinosaurs had scales, right? Right, Dom agreed. And dinosaurs had long, lashy tails, right? And claws, right? And fearsome jaws, right? Tom stopped. Let me see your jaws, Dom, he said. Dom showed him his jaws. Are they fearsome, Tom? He asked. Very fearsome. Then Tom went on. Dinosaurs roared a lot, he said. Let me hear you roar, Dom. Dom made a little coughing sound. Good, Dom, said Tom. We have scales, we have tails, we have claws and jaws, and we roar. We are dinosaurs, the brothers cried. And Dom, said Tom. Dinosaurs ruled the earth. Now you and I rule the earth. Dom and Tom felt proud. They puffed themselves up. They strutted up and down the vine. They roared, roar! Along came a little lizard. It heard them roaring. It looked at them. Yeek! Roared the little lizard. Yeek! Screeched Tom and Dom. They nearly fell off the vine. The little lizard laughed and ran away. Tom said, Dom, let's not be dinosaurs anymore. Let's not, Tom, said Dom. Let's go sun ourselves. Dom and Tom lay on a vine in the sun. Dom opened one eye. Tom, he said, see, Dom. I like being an iguana. I do not like ruling the earth. Me neither, said Tom. But Tom, see, Dom. Can I rule something smaller? What, Dom? Can I rule this vine? You can rule a leaf, said Tom. Fine. They both laughed. Then they took siestas in the sun. It was evening now. The sun sank low. The stars began to glow. Tom and Dom were staring at the stars. Dom felt dreamy. Tom, he said. See, Dom? That is my favorite constellation. What is your favorite, Dom? Asked Tom. The big iguana. See, the big iguana is twinkly and beautiful, Tom agreed. I would like a friend just like that, Tom, said Dom dreamily. Twinkly and beautiful. Tom blinked. Tom thought. He said, No hay problema. I will find you one. A friend like the big iguana. So Tom went looking for a friend for Dom. He met a tarantula. It did not look like the big iguana, but it was close enough. Hola, tarantula, said Tom. Will you be my brother's friend? How many legs does he have? The tarantula asked. Tom blinked. Tom thought. 4, he said at last. 4 legs? How hilarious! He must have 8 legs to be my friend. The tarantula crawled away laughing. Tom went on. He heard a squawk. He saw a toucan in a tree. It did not look like the big iguana, but it was colorful, even at night. Hola, toucan, said Tom. I am looking for a friend for my brother. Will you be his friend? What color is he? Asked the toucan. Tom blinked. Tom thought. He is the color of dirt, he said. How attractive, the toucan said. Can he fly? It asked. No, said Tom. What a ninny, said the toucan. I could not have a ninny for a friend. The toucan flew off. Tom went on. An armadillo came out of the bushes. It did not look like the big iguana, but Tom could not be fussy. Hola, armadillo, said Tom. My brother needs a friend. Who doesn't? Said the armadillo. Then it asked, what's so great about him? Tom blinked. Tom thought. Well, he eats flowers, he likes stars, and he rules a leaf. Rules a leaf? Asked the armadillo. He sounds weird. My brother is not weird, Tom said. Can he roll into a ball like this? The armadillo asked, rolling up tight. Tom did not remember Dom rolling into a ball. No, he cannot do that, Tom said. Well, when he can roll into a ball, maybe I will be his friend, the armadillo said, and it rolled away. Tom went home. Dom, he said sadly, lo siento, I did not find you a friend. Everyone I found was not right. Who did you find, Tom? A tarantula and a toucan and an armadillo? Not one single iguana. Oh, said Dom. Then he cried, oh! What? Asked Tom. Dom said, you are an iguana, Tom. Es cierto, said Tom. And you are my brother, said Dom. See? Can brothers be friends, Tom? Tom blinked. Tom thought, claro que sí, he shouted. Brothers can be friends, they both shouted. Then Dom said, I like you better than the big iguana, Tom. He cannot eat flowers. He cannot be a dinosaur. He can only twinkle. Tom felt good. He felt like twinkling. So did Dom. The end. And what did you think of the Iguana brothers? I was getting a little tongue-tied saying Dom or Tom, but I really enjoyed this story about these two brothers who actually happen to be best friends as well. I really like that there was some Spanish words included in this story as well. Do you study Spanish at school perhaps? Or maybe French or German, Italian? How about Mandarin or Latin? There's all kinds of languages in our world that other people speak. Another very interesting one is done with our hands and our facial expressions in our body. Do you know what that's called? Well, one version is called American Sign Language, and that's something that you can learn as well. I love learning new languages, and I love learning about friendship through books. Actually, my brother is one of my best friends as well, so I really enjoy the story of Tom and Dom. But since we're finished with our story, I think you know it's time for us to go and do something else fun. Are you ready to go and do that with me now? All right, let's go.
For today's activity, boys and girls, we'll be making our very own piñatas. To get started, you'll only need a few simple things. You'll need a cup of flour, a cup and a half of water, and about a 12-inch balloon. The first thing you will do is blow up your balloon and tie it off. Next, you will add flour and water into a bowl and stir it well with your hands. And then you will shred some newspaper into strips that you will use to paper mache over your balloon. When the flour and water is mixed well, it's time to get messy. Dip your strips into your solution and then squeegee out excess with your fingers. Then take your time and cover the entire balloon. If you have curious pets like I do, they may come and help you. Once the balloon has been coated one time, you're going to allow it to dry. This might take overnight. When it is dry, you're going to do a second layer, and then when that is dry, you'll be ready to poke the balloon and take it out of your paper mache ball that will be left behind. Then the real fun begins when you are going to fill your ball with some candy, and you're going to poke a couple of holes at the top where you can attach some string or yarn or twine, whatever you have, to hang it by. As you can see, I have some Halloween candy I'm stuffing into my piñata ball. I've poked 2 holes on the top, and now I have some yarn that I'm going to use to help tie off the top and allow me to hang my piñata. When that's finished, you can gather some tissue paper in your favorite colors. I have a few different colors here. And I'm going to keep a fold in them. You can see this fold here. And what I'm going to do is cut a strip along the side and add in some
kind of like feathery material by cutting short strips without detaching it so that it will make a nice and fluffy piñata. Once you have all your tissue paper cut into your strips, as you can see here, I'm just using some plain old white glue to spread onto the tissue paper, and then I'm going to just wrap this around the paper mache balloon. And you're just going to repeat that step with as many layers and different colors as you like or as many as you need, depending on the size of your balloon. And just take your time with this step and enjoy adding the fun layers and making your piñata as special as you would like it. If you don't have tissue paper or you don't like the look of the feathered tissue paper, you could also paint your piñata. You could put stickers on it, or you could layer it in any other way you choose. In fact, you don't have to do anything else to it. You could just start whacking at it and enjoying that candy. When you are finished, you might have something that looks a little something like this. As you can see, it's not perfect. My layers aren't exactly even, but it's covered, it's colorful and bright, and I enjoyed making it, which is the best part. Well, actually, the second best part. The best part is whacking it and eating the candy. Are you ready? Let's do it. 1. Woo! Almost. Here it comes again. Ready? Uh-oh! And down it went. Don't worry, picked it up and we'll try it again. And my daughter was successfully able to whack that piñata and get the candy. Here is a quick blooper before we head back to the magic lamp. You ready to go? All right, let's do it.
Did you enjoy the story about the Iguana brothers? I really liked that story. I liked that they weren't really sure who they were or what they were, but they just were kind of okay with that and just enjoyed each other's company, and I thought that was a lot of fun. Plus, it was really good for me to work on some of my rusty Spanish words. I think I need more practice, though. And what did you think of our activity today? I hope you enjoyed making your very own piñata and filling it with candy. You know, once when my daughter was very young, she wanted to make a piñata, and she made it with an oatmeal container, and she forgot to take the oats out of it. So inside of it, there was oats and there was wrapped candy. And when we busted the piñata open, my house was a mess with dry oatmeal and candy. But you know what? It's a wonderful memory that I still appreciate to this day. And I really enjoyed making that piñata with her. And I hope you enjoyed making our piñata. And I hope it's something you'll continue to try on your own, reading and using your imagination to see where it takes you. But it's time for us to say goodbye today. We hope that you'll come back and visit us again soon. Until you do, take great care of yourselves, and we'll see you later.